Welcome to Treetop Environmental News Weekly Summary Podcast. This is the second week of December 2013. This week we find activists around the world stepping up their defense of the environment in their offense against corporate resource extraction. The Sea Shepherd and the Japanese whaling fleet have left port and are headed to the Southern Ocean, where Sea Shepherd has in the past obstructed whaling efforts by the Japanese whalers and saved thousands of whales from death. In related news, the Cove Guardians, an offshoot of the Sea Shepherd Society, continue to obstruct and document the merciless slaughter of dolphins and the capture of others in the cove at Taiji, Japan, where SeaWorld and other amusement parks buy their captive dolphins. Near Umatilla, Oregon, local natives, Earth First, Idle No More, and others have successfully thwarted the movement of industrial tar sands extraction equipment by locking themselves to the equipment convoy headed east. Activist tactics held up the shipment long enough for a severe winter storm to move in and capture the convoy, where it remained stranded for days. As the convoy moves east, activists claim it will be met with similar resistance. In other tar sands news, an old crude oil pipeline is now being refurbished to transport tar sands oil to the coast of the U.S. for export. The line ends in Freeport, Texas. Known as the Seaway Line, the flow could equal that of the now infamous Southern XL pipeline. Keystone XL, now being bogged down in continuous confrontation and direct action with activists, is quietly maneuvering to refurbish these old lines to avoid new construction that is aggressively opposed. Already many groups have allied into a large force calling themselves the Safe Community Alliance, citing the same global warming, wildlife, pollution, and other concerns as the XL line. The group vows to stop the project. The number of bird species listed as critically endangered has soared to an all-time high, reports BirdLife International with the release of this year's Red List for birds. Critically endangered is the highest risk category on the IUCN Red List of threatened species maintained by the International Union for the Conservation of Nature. BirdLife is the authority for birds on the IUCN Red List. According to the director, almost 200 species of bird are now in real danger of being lost forever. Habitat loss, agricultural changes, invasive species, and climate change are the principal threats. This news, which follows the recent extinction of the West African black rhino, has stepped up the sounding of the alarm by scientists and activists monitoring the dramatic escalation of global extinctions. Beekeepers in Canada have reported a devastating event. Over 37 million bees have died at one time in a specific area after genetically modified corn was planted on Elmwood, Ontario province of Canada. The corn seed was treated with neonicotinoid pesticides. The details of these stories and more can be found on our Facebook page, Treetop Environmental News. Brought to you by the Trinidad Tree Sitters, also on Facebook. We have been occupying Yurok Forest in Northern California to stop Green Diamond Resource Company from clear-cutting redwoods, which are one of the world's most efficient carbon sequestering trees. Thank you, and have a wonderful week.